Hey there, hi, it's me, Barb. How y'all doing? I'm at Taco Bell. There's the bell of taco. How y'all doing? I tell you, do you ever have those days where you're not super hungry, but you want something a little savory because you've had a little too much sweet? Anyway, so I asked the gal at the counter, I said, can you share with me something new or on your menu, something new? And she told me to try the Beefy Melt Burrito. So that's what we're reviewing today. The Beefy Melt Burrito at Taco Bell. It has seasoned rice, seasoned beef. It has nacho cheese sauce. I hope that's not too hot for old Bobolinky. Fiesta strips. I didn't realize what was in it before. 3 cheese blend. Reduced fat sour cream. Now, isn't that funny? And wrapped in a warm tortilla. And I just think it's funny because all this other junk that's in it. But anyway, let's see what it is. I like discovering new things. I've never had this before. Well, that's a nice sized burrito, you all. Look at this baby Rinky. There you go. See? It's all right for the gal. This may be more than a snack. I think so. But, oh, it's hot. It's almost too hot for my hands. It's too darn hot. Too darn hot. I can't remember that. What that's from? You know what musical that's from? I just remembered. I was in that one decades ago. Anyway, so how you all doing? I know I asked you that again. It's getting to be my go-to, but I really do like to know. I'm sorry if the sun, I got to stay back here. The sun is out today. It's a really pretty day today. I love a breeze. Do you guys like the wind or the breeze? Penny doesn't like the wind. I love the wind. The wind in my hair. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a nice breezy, but not too hot, not too cold. Well, of course it's cooler, but it's nice. Anyway, well, let's take a bite, right? Let's try this little Beefy Melt Burrito at Taco Bell. You all, I just have my go-to things at Taco Bell. The cheaper, the better. But really, with all the prices going up in all these fast food chains, oops, I think I lost a piece of meat. Anyway, let me show it to you on the inside. Can you see that? Oh, come on, little sun bun. Give us some. There you go. See? It's like, you can taste the spice of the beef a little later. But it's much cheesier than, I've ever had because it's the cheesy melt burrito. Beefy Melt Burrito. It's only $2.89 USA money dollars. And then with the tax is 20 cents, so it's $3.09 for this. That's a pretty good price, you all. I think it's going to be filling, too. It's a little spicy for me, but for you, it won't probably be spicy enough. I'm just looking at this man. He's carrying this big old canopy tent thing, those ones you can get, for like fairs and stuff. Got his hand full. He's got some other boxes too he's trying to carry. It's a little spicy for me because I'm a baby tongue, but ooh, it's hot. This man's waving. But it's delightful. I'm really enjoying this. Very cheesy. It's something I wouldn't order. 1 out of 10. 1, you're going to stick down the side of the road. 10, you can't stop thinking about it. You got to tell everybody you're going to go back for more. I would think it's like a 7. It's not lower than a 7. It might be an 8. I think for most people it would be an 8. Even an 8.5. But for me, I'd probably give it a 7.5. Maybe 7.75. This is 7. Oh, there's rice in here too. Did I say rice? I did say rice, seasoned rice. Well, when I was driving over here, a blue sky for me makes me think of wonderful things. And I was thinking back about when I gardened at this house. We were restoring it. They had gardens there in the early 1900s, so we were restoring it. It was just weeds higher than our head. I mean, when they bought the house, I'm sure they didn't realize how many amazing perennials and plants that were at this house. We had to rediscover it, rediscover the paths. I might have talked to you about it. And one day I was working in the garden, and I heard this little sound, and right next to me, I mean, honest to goodness, it was like this far from me, there was a box turtle right next to me. It had this hole. I don't know why I didn't notice it. And he was laying eggs right next to me. I just sat there. I was gardening really gentle. I think I was weeding or something. I was just watching him lay his little eggs. They're so amazing, you know. And then when I worked at Biltmore, I would work on the roses. Oh, I love working on those roses. I did the peg bed roses, you know, where you take the limb of the rose bush and you peg it down so it looks like a fountain. And then I did the arches on the roses. This was decades ago now. This was back in the I was going to say 1900s, 1990s, early 2000s. And then I did the maypoles, you know, roses there, and then I circled around. Oh, I just loved it. But one time I was working in the pegged roses, and you know, you're sitting there, you just quietly, you kind of get in a very zen, meditative kind of state when you're pruning and stuff. And this rabbit, honest to goodness, this rabbit hopped. Like, here I am pruning. He was like this far from me, just looking at me. And I just slowly moved ahead, and I looked at him, and we just stared at each other. And then I just kept doing it. He just stood there when I was pruning, and then he hopped away. It was the sweetest thing. Oh, goodness, I think life is just full of wonder, isn't it? I tell you, the things that happen. Sometimes I think about, like, us as a society, and in Asheville, everything is just growing. Like, there's condos, there's apartments, everything's going up like crazy. And I just, you know, you turn around and you see something new going. I said, God, we're just a bunch of ants. You know how ants just build so fast? I'm like, that's how we are. Well, that's kind of what I think. You all, if you feel like it, and you may not be in the mood, but if you ever had something really special happen to you, you know, like from nature, or you've seen, will you share it with us? I think we got to share the good news sometimes. I mean, I'm not trying to ignore the bad stuff or the unhealthy stuff. I don't believe in ignoring that stuff and pretending it's not there. I have dealt with a lot, but I think sometimes we don't spend enough time with the beauty and the joy. You all, this is good. Maybe it's an 8 for me. It gives me a little something different. Sometimes when you do the same old, you don't realize what other flavors are out there. I think I like it. I could just give it 2 thumbs up. Maybe this one goes a little bit. I would have never gotten that, you all. Thank you. Y'all, I'm going to leave you be now, but just take it easy and try to be good to yourself. And here's a glass of water for you. Y'all take care. Till the next time, tally ho, good neighbor. Bye-bye.